The Club World Cup has barely started, and Real Madrid has already become the talk of the world. The reason? Xabi Alonso, in his debut as Real Madrid coach in the competition, decided to surprise everyone with a formation that no one expected. Suddenly, what seemed to be just another quarter-final game turned into a true tactical laboratory. The new commander didn't want to follow the traditional script and brought radical changes. And these were no small changes. The entire tactical structure was revamped, with the clear objective of showing that Alonso arrived not only to win, but to leave his mark immediately. This kind of boldness, especially—
Did you like the video? Then leave a big like, subscribe to the channel now and activate the bell so you don't miss any action from this insane season of our reel. Come be part of the Merengue family and take the
in
cry
a
of
knockout
Hala Madrid
tournament,
even further.
is extremely rare. And that's exactly why it attracted so much attention. The fans were divided. On one side, those who loved innovation and welcomed the new idea. On the other, the more conservative fans preferred to see the old guard playing their safe and well-known football. But the truth is that no one could remain indifferent. Xabi Alonso's decision was bold, courageous, and— will it be effective? And that's where the magic lies. We're about to see whether this choice will become a legend or a regret. Are you ready to dive into this story? 2. Introduction. If you're one of those people who lives Real Madrid with a racing heart, this video is made for you. Here we don't talk about football. We breathe, vibrate, and feel every pass as if it were on the field. First of all, do that combo that really strengthens the channel. Like, subscribe, and activate the bell. Because here, each video is a chapter in our history with the biggest club in the world. Today the conversation is heated, tactical, and emotional. Let's dive deep into Xabi Alonso's decisions and understand what each change represents.
Did you like the video? Then leave a big like, subscribe to the channel now and activate the bell so you don't miss any action from this insane season of our reel. Come be part of the Merengue family and take the cry of Hala Madrid even further.
But more than that, I want to hear from you. Comment below. Which change by Alonso caught your attention the most? Will he really consolidate this scheme? Or was this just a one-off strategy to face Dortmund's style? Your interaction here is essential. The channel is made by Madrid fans for Madrid fans, so share, comment, and come join this community of passionate fans. Let's analyze, debate, and live together this moment that could mark the beginning of a new galactic era at the Santiago Bernabeu. 3. Construction of the scenario. The atmosphere was electric. Every chant in the stadium echoed as if it were a final. The Real Madrid fans were there in force, expecting yet another spectacle. But no one expected what was to come. Xabi Alonso, focused on the sidelines, showed in his eyes that this game was much more than just a quarter-final. It was his first real chance to prove that he could lead the biggest club in the world in an international competition. On the other side, Borussia Dortmund were also coming on strong. Unbeaten in 11 matches, with a young and fast squad, the Germans didn't want to be just extras in this story. However, Real Madrid, even with Alonso in charge, had already been showing signs of improvement. With 3 wins and 1 draw, the team had been playing with soul, intensity, and discipline. What few people realized was that, behind the scenes, the Spanish coach was preparing something different. A bold lineup, developed in training, but kept under lock and key until now. And that's exactly what he revealed against Dortmund. A 3-5-2 formation, which places more men in the middle and wide wings, offering width and attacking aggression. The game hadn't even started yet, and the press was already in an uproar. Changes like these at decisive moments show.
Did you like the video? Then leave a big like, subscribe to the channel now and activate the bell so you don't miss any action from this insane season of our reel. Come be part of the Merengue family and take the cry of Hala Madrid even further.
Personality. And Xabi Alonso has never lacked personality. 4. Development. As the ball rolled, it became clear that this was no experiment. It was a detailed plan. Every player seemed to know exactly where they were supposed to be and when. Tchouaméni, usually a defensive midfielder, became a sort of sweeper. His role was to initiate the ball, cover space, and throw with precision, and he fulfilled this role masterfully. On the wings, Fran Garcia on the left and Alexander Arnold on the right played like true wingers. They pressed high, got back quickly, and opened up the field impressively. In the middle, the trio of Bellingham, Valverde, and Arda Güler orchestrated everything. Jude, with his natural leadership, led the offensive actions. Valverde, tireless, made the connections between the areas. Güler, with his refined technique, created spaces and confused the opposing marking. In attack, Vinicius Jr. was on fire. Free, floating from one side to the other, he confused the defenders and gave width to the plays. At his side, Mbappé was the constant threat. The team's synchronicity was clear. Even with little time under the new coach, the team's chemistry seemed to have been going on for months. Alonso didn't just change the formation, he changed the mentality. Real Madrid were playing with courage, with fluidity, with a hunger that had not been seen for a long time. They were a team that knew what they wanted and how to get it. 5. Highlights and key moments. The first big moment came early in the match. A move down the right, with Arnold advancing as a winger, crossing low to Vinicius, who almost scored with a subtle touch. It was a rehearsed play, clearly trained, and it showed how much the team was connected with Alonso's proposal. Minutes later, another clear chance. Güler found Mbappé deep with a pass between three defenders. The Frenchman shot hard, and the Dortmund goalkeeper performed a miracle. These moves, despite not resulting in immediate goals, showed that the plan was working. Madrid were creating real chances, with coordinated movement and intelligent possession. But the big highlight was the defensive behavior. Even with only 3 defenders, the team recovered quickly, closed spaces, and caused few scares. One of the most emblematic moments was when Tchouaméni recovered the ball in the middle, took off at speed, and started a counterattack that ended with a dangerous shot from Valverde. It was the kind of play that makes the fans get up from their sofas, scream, and cheer. The kind of play that defines a style, an idea. And Alonso was making his idea clear. 6. Broader contextualization. What we are seeing now is not just a good phase. It is the birth of a philosophy. Xabi Alonso is implementing a playing identity that has everything to mark an era. He arrived with experience, modern ideas, and the key, trust of the board. But more than that, he arrived with the courage to change. The comparison with Ancelotti is inevitable. While the Italian was more conservative and pragmatic, Alonso is bold, creative, and very attentive to details. Historically, Real Madrid have always shown when they have had coaches who thought outside the box. Zidane, Mourinho, Del Bosque. Alonso could be following that same path. Furthermore, the squad has embraced the project. Experienced players like Valverde, youngsters like Güler, stars like Vini and Mbappé, they are all playing for him. And if this title comes, it will not be just another trophy. It will be the starting point of a new era, a new Real, more aggressive, more modern, and, above all, more feared. Expectations are only growing, and if performance continues at this level, the world will have to prepare itself. The new European giant has a name and a surname: Real Madrid, led by Xabi Alonso. 7. Final question, call to action, and now I want to know from you, Madrid fan at heart. On a scale of 0 to 10, how confident are you in Xabi Alonso to win the Club World Cup? Do you believe that this new style will take the team back to the top of the world? Or do you think it is still too early to have such high expectations? Write in the comments. I want to see this crowd pulsating, participating, debating. Your opinion matters, and a lot. If you liked this video, leave a like, because it really helps us to continue bringing quality content. Share with your friends, with WhatsApp groups, with fans like us. Let's spread this Madridista energy. If you haven't signed up yet, now is the time. Click here, activate the bell, and join our community. Here we experience every moment together. And remember, this was just the beginning. The World Cup is heating up, and in the next video, we'll analyze everything that happens. Until then, Hala Madrid!